I'm making this video because within the last, couple of uploads that we've done here, I've made 2 wrestling videos, and both of which pertain to WWE and the Hall of Fame induction. And the first one I made about it was the Ultimate Warrior video, basically talking about whether or not he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. Obviously, as you heard in that video, I gave my opinion on it, and I believe he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, whereas some would have argued probably against it. I did say that he did deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, and I believe that truly and wholeheartedly. And then I made a follow-up video to that where I talked about Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, Jake the Snake, also being inducted along with the Warrior. But as most of you probably already know, when watching this video, you've probably already heard the news, and if you haven't, the Ultimate Warrior has passed away. It has been confirmed that the Ultimate Warrior has passed away at the age of 54, and it's a shame. It really is. It's very sad, and it's a shame. He was just on Raw last night, for those of you that watched, and he said something very interesting, if not ominous. And I want to go ahead and I'll go ahead and post it on the screen, but I want to read this to you guys. This is what he said last night when he came out. "No WWE talent becomes a legend on their own," he said. "Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe their final breath. And if what the man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others and makes them bleed deeper in something that's larger than life, then his essence, his spirit, will be immortalized by the storytellers, by the loyalty, by the memory of those who honor him and make the running the man did live forever." And then at this point, he was pointing at the crowd. He was pointing all around, and he said, you, he said, pointing to the fans, "are the legend makers of Ultimate Warrior." Now, something I noticed last night, and I remember I talked to Tommy after Raw was done. I did notice that when Ultimate Warrior came out to the ring, he seemed to walk very gingerly to the ring, and when he got in the ring and did the whole shake the ropes thing, he seemed to be winded after shaking the first set of ropes there. He was it seemed to take a lot out of him, and I thought to myself, man, either hasn't been hitting the gym as hard, he's probably not in the best shape, or something's wrong. I mean, he seemed to be really struggling trying to just do that. Now, I don't know if that's why he died, because I don't know if it was because his health was already ailing him or whatnot. As far as I know, it hasn't been, they haven't confirmed what it is that he died of. If it was an accident or whatnot, I think it might be health related, but don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure, because those details haven't come out yet. But that's just something I noticed, and that's not me trying to knock him or anything like that. But it seems like he obviously knew something we didn't. It seemed like he knew, maybe, or felt that his time was short. I don't know for sure, but it just goes to show that life is short. 54 years old is not that old, and life is a precious thing, and this just goes to show that here today, gone tomorrow. So we should always try to live our life to the fullest, and keep those that we care about close, keep good relations. Life is too short to be bitter, to hold in anger, to hold grudges. And that's one good thing that I could say about this, this whole thing with the Ultimate Warrior, at least, obviously not the death, but prior to his death, he was able to reconcile with Vince McMahon in the WWE. They were able to bury the hatchet and come to terms. There was forgiveness there, and he was able to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. You know, they put the, you know, they buried the hatchet, they left the past in the past, and they came to terms, and he was able to at least be alive to accept the honor, where so many that have been inducted post-mortem. He was actually able to receive the inductions. Well, he was actually there at the induction ceremony. He was able to address the fans, speak to them, and then be able to speak to them one last time on Raw last night. He was able to connect with them one last time. So, you know, not a lot of people get that opportunity. It's a good thing that the Ultimate Warrior did. It is sad that he is gone now, but he will forever be remembered. Whether you loved him or hated him, he did give something back to the business, no matter how people might feel about him. And for that, Warrior, thank you. Thank you very much. Our hearts, our prayers go out to your family. We hope you're in a better place now, Warrior, and that you're resting in peace. And on behalf of myself, Manny, Jovi, and Tommy here at Toy Bounty Hunters Web TV, again, thank you, Warrior.